In my experience, there's 5 common mistakes that buyers make when shopping around for a mortgage. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly what those 5 mistakes are and how you can avoid them. Hey everyone, my name is Morgan Little with Chase Realty and Toronto Property Finder. I'm a realtor and real estate investor who works mainly in the GTA, including Toronto proper, Etobicoke, Mississauga, and Vaughan, but real estate has brought me all across this beautiful province of Ontario. Now, let's get into these mistakes, shall we? Mistake number 1, not getting pre-approved. Now, I tend to harp on this topic, but it's because it's really important. Should always be the first step because it will set you out on your search knowing exactly what your buying power is, and it'll save you time and limit any disappointment that can come from viewing properties that are out of your budget. Boo-boo number 2. You wouldn't just buy the first house you look at, right? So why would you take the first interest rate you're provided? A lot of people just go and talk to the branch of their bank that they're used to dealing with and take the first option they're given. Well, the truth is, working with an experienced mortgage broker who has access to multiple lenders can really make a big difference in the mortgage you end up with and the payments you're ultimately responsible for on a monthly basis. Problem number 3, understanding the numbers. Firstly, you want to make sure you're clear on any fees associated with your mortgage. Depending on your situation, the type of property you're looking at purchasing, and the broker or lender that you choose, there could be both lender and broker fees involved, so knowing what these fees are upfront will allow you to budget for them. And secondly, you're going to want to budget for your monthly mortgage costs once you're approved and take on that mortgage. You need to make sure you're accounting for this extra cost, which potentially could be more than you were used to paying before, especially with the recent rate hikes in Ontario in 2022. Also, while we're on the subject, a lot of people don't realize the way mortgages are structured and that they are front-loaded with interest, meaning that in the early years of paying off your mortgage, the majority of your payment goes towards paying interest and very little goes towards paying off the principal. As your term progresses, that slowly shifts towards more of your payment actually going towards paying off the principal amount of your mortgage. Something to keep in mind and helps me bring to my next point, which is oopsie number 4, not thinking long term. Over the last 10 years, and more specifically and especially over the last 2, 3, 4 years, a lot of people have made a lot of money on their homes without having to do much work or any work whatsoever to them. Please, I implore you, do not go into purchasing a home with the mindset that you're going to be able to sell it in a year or 2 for huge profits. These people who've been able to do that recently are extremely lucky that they've been able to do so. While that's great for them, it's not something you should bank on. Buying a home should be a long-term investment for most people, so keep that in mind on your search to make sure that you're buying something that A, you like and can see yourself living in, and 2, you can afford. No-no number 5. Making a large purchase before closing. In fact, add getting a new credit card, leasing a vehicle, or changing jobs to that list. Just don't do anything that can have an impact on your credit score or your affordability until after you've closed on a property. And really only do these things if you can afford them. But definitely don't think that because you've been approved for a certain amount of mortgage, that's guaranteed and now you can do whatever you want. Be patient. And those are the 5 biggest mistakes that you can make when getting a mortgage. I hope you got some value from this video. If so, give that subscribe button a little tickle, drop a comment if you have any other mistakes to avoid when trying to get approved for a mortgage in Ontario. Put them below. My name is Morgan Little, and as always, I encourage you to get a little better each and every day. To book a one-on-one with me, click the Calendly link in my description. Until next time, be well and stay hungry. Ciao for now.